Apparently, President Trump's big, beautiful border wall is not so impenetrable after all. So now, at a campaign rally in Mississippi, Trump had remarked that it was impossible to cut through the border wall because of how it was designed. So now, the border wall, of course, right now consists of small sections of bollard fencing. Bollards are long steel rods filled with concrete encased steel rebar. So he says, well, it's impossible to cut through that, right? In fact, let me show you the video. Take a look.
What do you want? Which one? So I did all three. Because it's a different form of cutting. You can cut through steel, but you can't through the concrete, and then you can't through the hardened rebar. We got it all. And we also need see-through, sir.
You need see-through, but hey, look, we pretty much got it all, right? I mean, that's exactly what he said. So now, survey says false. The Washington Post just reported on Saturday that border officials have revealed that smugglers have been cutting through the multi-billion-dollar wall using $100 cordless reciprocating power saws with special blades in order to cut through the bollards within minutes. That multi-billion dollars, money well spent. The irony here, again, is pointing out how the wall can be defeated by something that you could buy at Harbor Freight. HuffPost explains that the bollards are only attached at the top and the bottom. So once they're cut at the base, the rods can be easily shoved aside, and you can gain entry right through the wall. Well, that's not really effective if you're trying to keep people out. So now, when he was asked by reporters Sunday about his reaction to the news of the barrier being breached, he had this to say, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to hear because this is another episode of Chopper Talk.
I haven't heard that. We have a very powerful wall, but no matter how powerful, you can cut through anything.
No matter how powerful, you can still cut through anything. So that would be the opposite of a powerful wall, right? In any case, he did add later, it's very easily fixed. You could just put the chunk back in. Again, would seem to be the opposite of powerful if it could be beaten with less than $100 in equipment that you can get at your local Home Depot. Just saying. Unless, and here's the angle that I don't see a lot of people talking about, unless it's there to stop poor people from Central America who, don't come in through smugglers. These poor people generally don't have anywhere near $100. But the smugglers do. The drug cartels obviously do. And there's a reason. That's because we keep feeding the drug war that A, continues to enrich the cartels, and B, helps create the very violence that's forcing people out of their homes and into the arms of the very smugglers that just beat your crappy wall with what amounts to them as essentially pocket change. What a colossal waste of money on our part. Again, this is our money going to the wall that is being defeated very, very easily. Now, if you want to fix this problem, well, here's a couple simple steps: end the drug war. You want to go further, you can end American involvement in Central America. You could maybe stop overthrowing leftist governments in Central and South America, or stop installing dictators, stop empowering the cartels, and stop literally destabilizing South and Central America. There are ways that you can do this. And if we did, we could probably put a stop to this problem, to most of the illegal migration, as well as doing something about climate change as well. That would be another way. If we do something about climate change, we can stop mass migration. But no, let's blow billions of dollars on a stupid, worthless wall that some rando can beat with a power saw. Less than $100. Congratulations. These people in power are really stupid. They are so stupid it hurts. And not only are they stupid, they're also incredibly racist. Why? It's because they believe in stereotypes. They don't realize that these people know how to get around a wall, or over it, or around it, or above it, just like any thinking person in America could imagine a way to get over a wall. And yet the entire MAGA movement has somehow forgotten that you can fly over walls, that you can go around them, that you can go under them, or in this case, through them. Very, very cheaply. Somehow they seem to have forgotten. I don't know how. I don't know. Nobody could have seen that happen. Nobody could have known. Except for all the people who knew. Who knew? And then, of course, like I said, he goes to, well, of course it's not going to work. You can just cut right through it. So then we sit there and you know, we're going to have to start replacing it, right? So now, in spending billions of dollars on the wall, which he's taking from the military, now we could expect, if he ever finishes this thing, to spend billions of dollars more to maintain and continuously replace portions of the wall for no goddamn reason, because they keep getting in. What's the point? No, this is another great example of the incompetence and stupidity of Donald Trump. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.